Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Aflion Tropical Waters switch that was sent over to me by Keep Hut themselves, which is the US vendor for this switch. Now the switch is in pre-order and goes for $6 for 10 switches. So that is roughly 60 cents per switch. These switches have a 68 gram spring that is 20 millimeters long. It has a long pole stem, a nylon bottom housing, a polycarbonate top housing, a palm stem, and they are factory lubed. Now they're estimated to arrive in June 2022, so definitely check these out at the end of the video with the link I'll be providing in the description below. So yeah, let's get right into it. The first thing I wanted to talk about is how beautiful these switches are. Now I know you won't see them once you put them into your keyboard and put a keycap on top of them, but it's always nice to see such a great colorway on a switch. They are 5-pin, and this tealish bluish green color is like one of my favorite colors of all time, and I think it looks amazing, and it looks great paired with that white stem as well. So overall, the colors that they chose for this switch are absolutely perfect, and I love what they did with the colorway of the switch, and it fits that title of Tropical Waters perfectly in my opinion. So this does have a long spring, so it's 20 millimeters, and it does feel on the heavier side because it is 68 grams, so that might turn people off, but they are noticeably smooth. So the factory lube is actually done very well. I don't think I would open up these switches myself to lube them because they don't need it. You know, the lube job done is very consistent, so there's no real need to open these up. I will say, for my personal taste, I am a fan of lighter linears, so I prefer lighter linears, maybe around the 50 gram, 60 gram area. So these being 68 grams is kind of a detriment to whether or not I'd use them often because I'm not a big fan of the weight, but that's just my opinion and that's just personal preference at that point. So these do lean toward that heavier side, of course, but they are very smooth and sound very nice as well. I'll be leaving a quick sound test here so you guys can hear how they sound. Overall, I think the Aflion Tropical Waters is a very nice switch that I think people should at least consider if they are interested in a heavier linear switch. The sound profile for me, since I use the Portico 65, it sort of leans towards the clackier side, which I'm not opposed to. Obviously, it matters more of what board you put it into, because on my QK65 it sounded more muted and deeper or thockier, like you would say. So it does ultimately come down to what board you put these switches in, but at the end of the day, I do think they lean sort of towards the clackier side, and they look very beautiful, like I said before, and they feel great too, even though they are a bit too heavy for my personal preference. I'll be leaving a link to them in the description below, and feel free to let me know what you guys think about the switch in the comments down below. But other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.